raise your game a little bit. I always loved working with Colin. And he was the work that man did, and I think the reason the show was so successful was because of him, because he would always be, the work he did in the scripts and knowing exactly where he was at any point, and it was amazing. And Bradley was similar, but we had such a laugh with him. He kind of became our king. He took that quite literally. Yeah. We would follow him around and suddenly be in a restaurant with dinner going, we don't even want to be here. How are we?
And he'd be like, we'll have the round table.
And if there wasn't one there, he'd get them to build it.
Yeah. He was actually like a modern day version of Arthur.
It was, yeah.
And even when some of you guys, even when you see Bradley afterwards, he still gives you the sort of the Camelot handshake. You see like, really? Cool.
Still doing that.
When we played football, it was soccer 5 to 6.
Soccer 5? You didn't get on.
But I remember like normally you'd have long days filming and then you go back and have some food and get to bed early. But for a month before we were training
every day.
What, really, you got trained tonight, mate? And again we would just do what he said.
Do what he says.
It was worth it though, you won.
We did win.
We did win.
Only because
in the semi-final we got our arse handed to us. Back up to you.
And
that's right. Yeah,
We lost in West Ham and then straight up to Birmingham next weekend. Because Bradley's so competitive.
And the team wasn't for anyone associated with Merlin, except for you were.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
we won. The first time we won, it was me, Bradley and Owen.
Yeah,
We were definitely going.
I like this throne thing. Since I've sat in the throne, I'm having tea and food delivered.
No, that's for us.
Oh, there's 3 straws. So what questions right at the back then?
You've all been in Merlin obviously, but now you've done like Black Sails and Versailles. Do you think that the Merlin kind of helped you do your historical, because obviously your Black Sails and your Versailles are more based on actual historical. Do you think that kind of setting helped you play the characters that you do at the minute? Because Versailles, and especially Versailles, it's quite horrific, some of the stuff that happens, and in Black Sails it's based on historical events.
Definitely, 100%.
All I knew was how to deal with uncomfortable period costumes.
And also in Versailles, like I wear a corset in some scenes, so then I could just very much feel for Katie and Angel and all of like, and I know how it feels. Yeah, no, gosh, I think every job that you do, you take up and you learn from it and then you move on to the next one. Not necessarily a period drama. It could be anything, it could be a modern thing, or even plays. Anything that you do, you learn from that experience and then you take that with you as an actor and start progressing.
Good, well said.
Thanks.
They're very quiet today. You notice they're very sort of.
It's because half of them were here yesterday.
And they've had a whole night of drinking in the sun.
They're all gonna say
I'll just listen. Okay, go for it.
How much training did you have to do for all the physical stuff? Like, did you have to have like a camp or something beforehand, or was it just?
Depends on what version of the meaning of the word camp you mean.
Merlin's dress.
Yeah.
Back to Franklin.
There wasn't really a camp. The first sort of episode we all did as a group before you arrived. We had like a big fight sequence at the end of episode like 313 or something, wasn't it? And we had quite a lot of time with the stunt guys going over that fight because it was a really close quarters, wasn't it? And in that corridor, we're all fighting, and there's like swords going here and here and here. So when there's a fight scene like that, you do have to choreograph it well and make sure that everyone knows what they're doing with a sword, which it was quite evident
Even
they
about
didn't.
the camera noise and all that towards the end, that was a lot of, basically whenever we weren't doing a scene, they would just grab you and sort of go over the
Yeah.
sequence and stuff like that.
Yeah, so there wasn't like a camp per se, but you do get given the time to like work on stuff.
But it's amazing how, because we didn't kind of meet up a month before filming started and do, which I think a lot of us would have done.
Yeah.
But I think we went and had one day on a horse just for insurance purposes. It wasn't to learn anything. It's like, take a photo, great, they're covered. But then yeah, you learn on the job, and sometimes you work for weeks on a fight, and then you suddenly get your chainmail and everything on and go, oh, that doesn't work, and you've got lots of people, so you can just do something now.
And everything gets changed for camera as well.
Yeah, and so it
Something.
does, it's very, everything does change. So sometimes you've got to do a fight in, you've got 10 minutes, and you put something together. But yeah, we learned a lot on the job, whether that was horse riding, whether that was the fighting, and we'd all done bits before in other shows, but in terms of a camp, there wasn't much. Yeah.
How did you guys find it? Because obviously you've got costumes on as well. Was there any? Were you restricted by costumes at all?
If we ever had to fight in the
The
capes,
plates, like the capes and the
the
plates.
place, yeah, if you ever had to find the capes, it was the worst thing in the world because you would always get the sword caught in your cape, and you'd go to stab someone, you just have a chunk of tape.
You go to like do a lunge and someone's standing on your case. You need to hang things to
That was a
decapitate
nightmare.
yourself.
You might have even noticed there was times though where we just, if we ever knew we were going to go into a fight in the scene, we'd go.
That's not for dramatic.
And it's really not easy
Get rid of
to tie it in. It's like, but I think you would learn a fight, and then you go, oh, that's great, I can put my hand up here, and then you get the other one and go, oh, actually, I can't get that high.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
what
were
I was getting
restricted.
at, yeah.
So there was a lot of that, and again with the capes, you just learn how to deal with it, and it is hard because it was so long as well. But yeah, you change bits around. Go, actually, I can't now do that move, so let's do it a different way.
That's what I was getting at. You've gone through all those fight scenes, and then you change the costume and say, actually.
Yeah.
But
well,
then
I
if you've
wasn't-
got a basic fight, you know you're aiming for a head or you're going for you just go, okay, that head one, let's make it the cheek, and so you just change one, and it's hard. The hardest one, I remember having to do one with a skeleton. I think it was season 3, and that was CGI. So you learn a fight with the stunt coordinator, then you practice it for camera, then you do a bit with him fighting you
This is the sword.
in front of the camera, and then I had to do the whole fight imagining that I was being fought, so reacting to nothing, which you feel stupid. And I kept going, is this being filmed to make me feel stupid? So you're doing jumping around, and you're making all the crowds going, oh god, that was really
All
good.
the crew just leave, just press record.
Is this happening? And then you watch it and go, that's amazing, these skeletons are fighting, and it looks incredible. But that was the hardest thing, because at least, again, it's natural. Someone's coming at you with a sword, you block, and you kind of learn to do that. When you've got nothing, you've got to remember what you're doing and where you're aiming.
And how is that? Are you given a pointer, reference pointer, so it's roughly this high?
Yeah,
is this?
roughly. But then they'll know exactly, and you kind of learn after a while muscle memory where it's going to be, and then they can add it. Also in CGI, they can then get the
Skeleton
skeleton
figures.
sword.
So the skeleton is sort of built on your once you've got the live action. The
But then you've still got to
skeleton's built
choreograph the
onto it.
actual thing, and it takes a long time for a moment that you watch and go, oh, that's like that, for about 10 seconds.
Oh, fantastic.